my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a very highly requested cooking recipe video. First of all, मैं आप सबसे कहना चाहती हूँ कि thank you so much इतने सारे cooking की video के request के लिए पूछने के लिए because I didn't realize so many of you wanted to see me cooking. I'm not a trained chef. I'm just someone who cooks at home. I've done a training really long ago, but especially this lockdown, I feel like I've bettered my cooking skills. And one of the dishes I think I make really well, and my husband thinks so too, is butter chicken or butter paneer. I'm basically going to show you how to make both in today's video. Just want to put it out there that I'm not a trained cook, so I'm going to do a lot of things swad anusar, but I'm going to tell you what my swad dictates in terms of the measures of what I'm going with today. So let's not make this intro any longer. Please don't forget to hit like on this video if you do enjoy it, because it helps make my channel more discoverable, and let me know if you want me to do more cooking videos in the comment section if you enjoy this one. Don't forget to turn those bell notifications on either. Okay, so let's get cooking. Let's dive right into this. Okay, so if you're cooking with me, I'm going to start off with reading up the list of ingredients that I have written over here. अगर आप मेरे साथ cook कर रहे हैं, this is something that will be very handy to make sure you have everything at hand just before you start cooking. I have everything written here. By the way, this recipe is something I got from my bhabhi. I've tried and tested a couple of recipes. She tried and tested a couple of recipes, and this particular one really worked for her, and now it really works for me. I love it, so I really hope it'll work for you too. My list of ingredients starts off with onions and tomatoes. I use about 4 onions, 4 tomatoes for about a half kg portion. Butter, vinegar, sugar. Sugar is obviously optional. I'll come to the swad anusar bits in a little bit depending on how much you want to use. Kaju. Of course, your tray of masalas are Indian masalas like garam masala, your lal mirchi and stuff like that. Apart from that, you want your adrak lasan ka paste, which is your ginger garlic paste. You want your fresh cream at hand. And of course, what I think is the secret ingredient of a really good portion of butter chicken, kasturi methi. Okay, now that I've got most of the things down over here, let's dive right into this. Okay, so I'm starting off with putting in a little bit of butter into my patila over here. Now keep in mind that I'm very generous with my butter. If you want to be less or more generous with your butter, that's completely your call. I'm starting out with butter frying my onions and my tomatoes. I've gone ahead and mixed all my onions and tomatoes in here for a good butter fry, and then of course we'll be using this in the next step as well. I'm taking about a teaspoon of vinegar and pouring it into our patila, our vessel. Then I'm going in with about a tablespoon of sugar. You can go up or down, basis your preference of course. I'm taking a handful of kaju and letting a little spill over if it does. I love the flavor of kaju in my butter chicken, so I'm just kind of letting this go. Of course, if your kaju is broken down further, then great. Otherwise, it's okay. हम इसको next step में mixer में डालने ही वाले हैं. I'm putting in about 2 teaspoons of lal mirchi and then 2 spoons of garam masala. And of course, the one thing all our food is incomplete without, salt. Make sure you bhuno this properly. Let it sit on the gas for about 4 to 5 minutes if you have to. Once you're done with that, shut the gas off, switch the gas off and allow it to cool down for a bit before you go ahead and put it into the mixer. Okay, so while my batter cools down, before I take this to the mixer, I am going to be telling you how I marinated the chicken earlier today, because that is going to be something we do on the side in the meanwhile. This one's for the non-vegetarians, so pay close attention. I made sure I cut my chicken up into really small pieces because I like for my chicken to be small to medium-sized pieces. If you want to leave them bigger, larger, that's totally fine. To marinate the chicken, I needed only 4 really simple ingredients that all of our kitchens have. Ginger garlic paste, which is adrak ka paste, lasan ka paste. A lot of us keep them stored together in our homes as well, which is also absolutely fine. Some salt, which is namak, and red chili powder, which is lal mirchi. Just take these 4 things together and nicely massage it into the chicken and leave it mixed into the chicken for maybe a couple of hours before you actually get into cooking. Now, my chicken's been marinated for about 2–2.5 hours. So what I'm about to do is shallow fry the chicken. Make sure you don't over fry it, because otherwise there's going to be too much flavor and you still need to mix it with the rest of not the gravy, but like the rest of the batter that you're kind of working with. So just shallow fry it on a slow flame, which should do the trick, and it should not take you more than 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put the batter in a mixer and ghumaued it like a couple of times. It looks like this. It's really nice and it has a really nice texture. Let me show you 1 second. So it's like this. It's really nice and soft once you put it in the mixer. It is a little bit of hot still. What I'm about to do next is actually go back to the same patila, the same vessel that we used earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in this. I'm leaving some behind because I'm actually making both butter chicken and butter paneer. So I'm leaving some for butter paneer separately, which I will cook in a separate dish. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is putting in a nice couple of blobs of butter. Please be generous with your butter in the butter chicken. Very important. I'm then gonna go ahead and put in some kasturi methi. An alternative for this, of course, is coriander, but be generous with the kasturi methi you put. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour in some fresh cream. I'm going ahead and putting about 1.5 packet in this mix. And of course, the chicken we just fried. You can add lesser cream if you want your butter chicken to remain more red. I don't mind it looking like this if it's going to be nice and creamy and full of butter. But that's completely your call, of course. And now I'm going ahead and doing the exact same thing with the paneer. Repeating all of the same steps, all of the same ingredients, only replacing the chicken with paneer. I don't have another exact patila that's free, which is why I'm just using a non-stick dish right now. But of course, please use a patila under normal circumstances. And with that, our butter chicken and butter paneer are both ready. We're all going to sit down and eat, the non-vegetarians as well as the vegetarians. I always used to think that cooking butter chicken might take so long, but that is absolutely not true. Literally end to end, the whole process is maybe about 20 minutes or maybe up to 30 minutes, really depends. I hope that you guys will try this recipe either way with chicken or paneer and tell me what you guys thought of the recipe, of the dish. I'm salivating a little bit. I want to go ahead and eat it. If you guys do go ahead and try it out, let me know, tag me. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what recipe you'd like for me to try out next or share with you from something you might have seen on my stories. Which reminds me, the WearFam comment shout out for the day goes to Sushmita Nayak. Thank you so much for being part of my amazing WearFam, all of you. I'm always reading, liking, hearting and responding to all of your comments every single day. Please don't forget to hit like on this video if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel get more discoverable. Turn those bell notifications on. That will keep you coming back for lots more, because there's a lot of fun stuff that I'm trying out for my channel that I really hope you'll enjoy. Thank you so much. I'm off to eat. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.